Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Paramhansa Yogananda Jai. Welcome to another chanting tutorial. Today we are going to go over this beautiful chant Jai Guru Paramhansa Yogananda. This chant wasn't composed by Yogananda, obviously, nor was it composed by Swami Kriyananda. The chanting booklet says it was composed by devotees in South Africa. That may be still. Certainly there are recordings of Durga Ma playing this chant. Perhaps it was her who composed it. We don't really know, but it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful chant, and obviously to invoke the presence of Yogananda. The drone for this chant is the A note. And also the first note is the A. So it goes like this. I'll play it a little slower at the beginning. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. It is a very simple chant. There is only one part which you have to be aware of, and is when we do the Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai. And you see from here, I'm supposed to press the B key. Now there is a few ways you can do this. You can just from here use your index and go like this, and then Guru Jai. Or better is to do a little switch with your finger. We have learned this in other chants, but also I'll put a different video with some exercises that you can do in order to improve switching quickly, because it is a quick chant, so you had to learn how to switch your fingers quickly. So it will look like this. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. So I'll do it slowly. Paramhansa Yogananda. And when I'm doing this, I'll put my ring finger instead of the middle finger, hold the note, and then the middle finger is free to play the C, and the index is free to play the B. Now, you don't have to do it this way that I just did it. You can use any other combination of fingers. For example, I could do Paramhansa Yogananda Jai, and here Jai Guru Jai. Or I could change even before. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. So I change here with my pinky. So once you get used to this, it becomes fairly natural, and you don't have to think about it. Oh, what finger am I gonna use? And all of these things. That is why it's important to practice. Practice first, slowly, so then you can play at the right speed without having to pause while you change finger. Or if you don't change finger and you just use the index, it sounds a little, there is a little break on the sound like this. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Granted that it is a small pause, but if you want to learn to play the harmonium a little more beautifully, I would say, try to avoid those things of just switching the finger like that. If you can have a constant sound, it is better, really, and it will help you improve. If you really cannot, okay, you can use just the index finger, but try. Now I'll play it at the regular speed, and you will see that it requires a little practice. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. And so on. Now there is a variation that you can do once in a while, every 2, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, depending on what the mood of the chant is. Instead of starting with the J, the low A, you can go to the high A. So instead of Jai Guru Jai, you can do Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. And you see, doing that high note, and then the rest is the same as before. But putting that one high note can pick up the chant sometimes, bring more energy into the chant. Now you have to be careful that you don't do Jai Guru, like start becoming emotional about it. Still, sing the high note, but do it with control over your emotions, because it can easily become emotional. I will show you now the way I play it. I add a few notes here and there to make it a little more dynamic in my opinion, and if you find it useful, you can also take elements from this. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Paramhansa Yogananda Jai Guru Jai. Perhaps the more difficult part is to play the A, high A, and keep it pressed as you play the rest of the melody. So Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai. Because you see, at this time we are pressing up to 4 notes. Of course, you don't have to do it this way. This is something that you can try at home and have fun with. Make it your own in a different way. Add some elements or make some elements of your own. So enjoy and sing to the Guru with devotion.